Yay, I'm live. Woohoo! Hooray. Hello, guys. I'm just going to wait a little bit longer for more people to show up. Congrats on being first. All right, we got 9 people. I think that's good enough. Hello, guys. What's happening? Guess there's no point in showing since you can literally see all of these. I'll never forget you. You're in my comment section every single video, so don't worry. I know who you are. All right. Well, it has been 3.5 years since I last streamed. How has it been that long? And the last time I streamed, I was doing some like Q&A stuff, which was a lot of fun. I do remember having a good time there, but I don't know. I just didn't find streaming to be that much fun anymore after that. But recently, I've been watching some of my older videos, as you do, and well, the ones that I have noticed that have aged the absolute worst are my relationship centered videos. Hello there. And the main reason why these videos have aged really poorly in particular is because, well, they're a far cry, or I guess like they're a deviation from my usual content, which is just not very serious and just kind of funny, cringy videos. But these videos did not follow that like at all. It was me actually trying to be serious, trying to push a moral life lesson. And I think looking back, since I kind of saw those videos pretty recently, I've realized they haven't aged quite well. So I'm going to react to these 2 videos, which are Caillou's attempt, which I made a couple of years ago, and classic Caillou gets a girlfriend and gets ungrounded. So I hope that you'll be able to hear my computer volume. Please let me know how the volume is. But let's get started. Let's just jump right into it. So this first one is Caillou's attempt, as I said. And before I actually watched the video, I just thought the description was really funny. I'll just read it out to you and just kind of give my own like personal take on it. This video, yes, is based off an actual story of mine. In November of 2023, I very suddenly developed a crush on this girl who I worked with in my chemistry class from time to time. So I decided to get out of my comfort zone. I guess that's a cool milestone. I mean, I guess. Talked quite a bit. I wouldn't even say that we got to that point. But like what's funny about this one is what I said here. She was open arms, talkative, and an amazing person to talk to. And the reason why I find that hilarious is because I think most of the people who are not interested in you and end up rejecting you do talk to you anyway just to be nice. So me thinking that she was just so open arms, I'm pretty sure it's just her being kind. So I don't know. I just thought that was also really, really funny. But it kind of gets a little bit more buttery over here. Oh yeah, here we go. I even got her phone number, which I was so ecstatic about. I'll just have you know that getting a phone number from anybody is not a huge accomplishment. Can you believe it? Literally, like, because again, people will give you this kind of information to be nice. So, not because they like you. Anyways, I just thought that was kind of funny. All right, without further ado, let's get right into it. Audio is.
Hey Caillou, wake up! Today is your first day of school, so be sure you're ready.
Oh Lord, not another year of school. I just wish that school could just magically disappear. Thanks Horace Mann for these useless days.
It is confirmed that yes, there was a guy named Horace Mann that actually invented the school that we know of today. So if you wanted somebody to thank for these supposed 7 cruel hours of our lives, you can thank Horace Mann for that. I'm going to do something else too. I'm going to actually turn on my face cam because you get a much better reaction if you see the guy himself reacting. So let me just do that. There we go. You can see my face. It's been a while since I've shown it on here. Thank you very, very much, Justin. I appreciate that. All right, let's get back into it. Also, I'm going to try to add in as much insight as possible here because I've learned a ton about how relationships work since I've made these videos. So this may not be much reacting as it is me like just commentating on these videos. So either way, it doesn't really matter. It's all the same.
Actually, I kinda take that back. I always get to see my friends there, so it's not entirely useless. Well, time to get up.
Wow, this guy has so much cool powers that he's lifting the toothbrush. Like he's just pointing at the screen or pointing towards the toothbrush and it's just levitating. Gosh, I wish I had that in my everyday life.
You ready for your first day of school, Caillou?
I guess so.
I'm ready too.
That's good. Now let's go to the car.
Cool time card. Ain't gonna lie.
So, how was your summer? Was it good?
Oh, it was fine. I didn't really do much besides play video games and get taken to family dinners once a week, but it was decent.
This is literally my summers these days. When you don't have college, like, and you're not really at the point where you're a kid and like your parents are taking you to stuff, this is what your summers are basically like. So for better or for worse, I predicted what my summers would be like in the future with this.
Oh, okay. At least your summer wasn't bad. As for me, I ended up traveling to Europe. I went to England and France and it was a blast.
Oh, that's awesome, Leo. I'm jealous. I've never been out of Gotham City before. I'm glad you got to do that.
Thanks, Caillou. I hope you get the chance to travel someday. That's the bell. I'm going that way.
And I'm going the other way. See you later, Leo.
See you later, Caillou.
Yeah, definitely get the chance to travel someday if you can. That is something really, really cool.
Well, hello, class. Welcome to your first day of school. My name is Mr. Hollenstein, and I am your English teacher for the semester. The first thing we will do is get to know the people near you better. So I'm going to write 5 questions on the board that you will ask and answer with your partner.
Man, again with the whole just pointing at the screen and then a hand just appears out of nowhere. Obviously, that's just me doing the animations in Wrapper, but I just still find it really funny.
These are the 5 questions you'll ask and answer with your partner. You have about 5 minutes to get this done. Please begin talking.
So another thing to notice here is, I guess only for me, is that I kind of created, I guess, Mr. Hollenstein, whatever, however you spell his name, based off a real teacher that I had. Kind of like he looks kind of similar to a teacher that I had back around this time frame. So I don't know. Just thought it was fun to point it out. I still do it to this day. Miss South Park, if you don't remember, was a teacher character from my Classic Caillou Ruins Picture Day, and I based her off of the teacher I had at the time. So I don't know. That was cool to mention.
What is your name?
My name is Brielle. And you?
That TTS voice is like the most robot-y, inauthentic voice I think I've ever heard. I don't know why I gave this person, who, yes, is based off of my real life, who I crushed on in real life at the time. So that's cool. That's cool.
Hello, Brielle. I'm Caillou.
Oh yeah, not only is she actually based off of the person I was crushing on at the time, but her name, I chose her name to be similar to her real name, which Brielle is similar to the name that was her, which was Brianna or Brie. Just absolute, like almost no subtlety there. I just, like, again, this is a story that's pretty much basing off of what was going on in my life at this time, which was me developing hardcore fantasy crushes on girls that I did not know, which I will talk about more in this video, if you could believe that.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Caillou. So how's your day been?
Oh, it's been going fine. Not too much happening in the morning hours for me.
Same here. It's the first day of school after all.
So what do you do in your spare time?
Well, I usually browse social media and hang out with friends. Not too many hobbies I do at home.
Oh, okay.
That's what I call not having a life.
I mean, that is what everyone does, to be fair. Honestly, same applies to me. I just do social media and hang out with friends, as well as occasionally getting grounded.
Oh my goodness, you get grounded? How often?
Why does she seem so, like, fascinated by somebody getting grounded? I mean, in high school, you can get grounded by your parents. In middle school, you could get grounded. I don't know how this is like a fascinating thing for this character over here. I don't know. This is also Go Animate. How could you be terribly surprised that somebody gets grounded? Come on.
Yeah, I am still a little mischievous. I'm getting better. I used to get grounded every day, and now it's once every 2 weeks. So I'm making progress.
When was the last time Caillou got grounded on my channel? Oh, 1 month ago. Wow, I guess he is getting better. Shoot, maybe I'll have to cancel. I'm kidding. I'm never canceling my Caillou Gets Grounded series.
Oh, okay then. So what did you do for summer?
Not a heck of a lot. Most of my time was spent at home playing video games, sometimes going for swims and walks. My friend Leo, on the other hand, traveled to the UK and France.
Oh man, that's awesome. I'm jealous. I haven't even been out of Goanna City, let alone out of the country.
Me either. Anyways, do you do any extracurricular activities?
Well, I've cheerleaded.
Just a funny message in the chat. The fascination from it's Maya is the fascination is getting grounded for infinite years. But also, again, this is what happens in Go Anime all the time, so it shouldn't be that much of a surprise. But yeah, found that comment funny.
For 3 years straight, and I used to play soccer. One time, I got a 3-goal hat-trick game, which is almost impossible in soccer.
Yeah, no kidding. Gosh, how often does that even happen? I don't even really watch soccer or football, depending on where you're from. Although the World Cup recently just happened, so maybe I'll have to look up who possibly got a hat trick. That's hard to do in soccer.
But I did it anyways.
Oh wow, that's insane. I used to kick well too. When I actually played outside, I would just punt some footballs and
When
I'd
I
always
actually
find them.
played outside, I don't know why. I just find that very hilarious. Like, just considering how in modern days it's like a stereotype that kids don't go outside anymore and they're just on their iPads.
50 yards ahead.
Impressive. So do you do anything extracurricular wise?
Nothing now, but I played tennis and pickup football and soccer as a kid. It was mostly for fun, not for developmental purposes.
Cool. Maybe you should try out as a kicker for football here. With a powerful kick like yours that you had, you're automatic.
Actually, yeah, that's a great idea. I will think about it.
Time is up. Okay, class. I hope you got to know your partners better. Now let's get to class rules.
Okay. Brielle would continue to be a work partner for Caillou. They never really talked anything personal after the first day. Major red flag there. But they became a dynamic duo in class. Cool. Until 3 months later. Oh yeah, nothing beats having a grayscale effect to make it simulate nighttime. There actually isn't a way to make it nighttime in this template in GoAnimate, so I could only do so much. What is he? What you be thinking about? Do-do-do.
Brielle, I got to tell you something.
Yeah, what is it?
I love you. You're someone that is so down.
I'm going to stop you right there, Caillou. No, no, no. You don't say I love you to somebody you don't know well, especially if you're trying to like get a date with them. You don't say I love you. Hell, even on the 10th date, like you want to actually be sure that you're actually in love with this person, because there's a difference. Okay, there's a difference between like dating and then like being boyfriend and girlfriend, because dating's kind of like the trial period of getting to know somebody as a potential partner. And then like after at least like a few months, like bare minimum few months of dating is when you could probably say I love you. But saying I love you on literally like the first like possible chance of a date, that's a huge red flag. And I've had to learn that the hard way. I was the kid that would do this. Like I know from personal experience. Do not say I love you to your crush. Just tell them how you feel, which is that you're interested in going on a date with them. And then there's that. If they reject you, all good. You got like 8 billion other people out there, potentially.
To earth and kind to everyone you meet, and you're passionate about being yourself. Would you like to be my girlfriend?
Oh my god, Caillou. Yes, I would love to be your girlfriend.
Again, you can't be girlfriend and boyfriend when you barely even know each other. Like when you've only been working in classes, like a personal, like not talking anything personal or getting into any deep conversations or getting to know each other. You can't just be boyfriend and girlfriend on the spot. Okay, maybe in middle school you can. But when you get to like even high school or like college, like this just does not fly anymore. So yeah, I think I was not exactly the best, most like-minded, or not like-minded, but I was not exactly the smartest knowing person of how to actually get a date.
You're such a sweet guy, and I love you too.
What? Are you serious? This is a dream come true.
I am very serious, Caillou. You're going to be a great boyfriend. I love you, baby.
How would you know that? You haven't even dated this guy. You haven't even given him a chance. How would you know he's going to be a great boyfriend? Good golly gracious. Oh, yeah. This is what this reaction is devolving into. Me just being pissed off by my old self, like writing this story this way. Like this screams more of like a Darman video than a GoAnimate video. Does it not? Except it's not changing lives.
Aw, I love you too, baby. Let's go out on a date after school.
Steakhouse. Oh, laughing. So another thing I wanted to point out, like, too, is that this whole dreaming thing that Caillou is doing is like he is making up a fantasy about, again, somebody he doesn't know, doesn't know personally. Like, they've been working together in class, but they don't know each other like very well. So this guy is like pondering and picturing this fantasy relationship, like the idea of being with this person rather than being with this person. Like, and again, that's not a good thing, because when your mind is like full of that, especially like 24/7, and you can't get rid of that crazy happiness, like, just as a lesson here, that's not you loving that person. That's literally like a trauma response. You wanting to be attached to somebody that not only doesn't know you, but somebody who isn't interested in you. Like, actually, subconsciously, your mind will be more attracted, in quotations, to the people who are less emotionally available. I don't know. I thought that was interesting to point out. Again, for people who are interested in dating, this is what it's all about. It is not like this at all, what I'm putting in this video.
Oh my god. Brielle. I really like her. She is my everything. A very kind and caring person. She would be the perfect girlfriend.
Again, you don't know that. You don't know her. You don't know if she's actually like this kind. I mean, okay, maybe she's a good person to work with, but you don't know what she's all about because you've never talked like anything personal. You haven't even told her how you feel about her.
How did I not catch on 2 months ago that she is a real sweetheart? I don't know what my life would be.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because she wasn't even available. We'll get to that more later.
Without her, I gotta do something to win her over.
Hey Caillou, good to see you awake as always. Please get up and get ready for school.
Yes, Mom. I'll get up right now.
Oh boy. Hey, the bed is still occupied.
Oh, hello, Caillou. What's up?
Could we talk about something?
By all means, yes. What is this something?
So I've developed a crush on this girl at my school who I've been working with in class the past few months. I'm wondering, since you have a girlfriend, do you have any tips for me to win her over? She's my dream girl and I don't want to mess this up.
Again, how do you know? Gosh, I feel like a broken record at this point, but like genuinely, how do you know that like this is the person for you? Again, you don't know her at all, besides the first day when you were like getting to know each other, kind of. Like, you literally don't know each other like well at all. So like, why do you think that she is going to be the one? Again, when there are like 8 billion people to choose from out there, 4 billion depending on like what your preference is on gender and whatnot. Anyways.
Well, first off, great job on finding someone you love.
Oh, thanks. I've been wanting to be in this situation for years now.
So, you're wanting to be her boyfriend. Please listen carefully. First of all, you should not ask.
Okay, let's see if this expert here knows a thing or two about how to date somebody. Because yes, he has a girlfriend, but again, we'll get to later why how you got her was not exactly ideal.
Her out right away. You should get to know her first.
Oh, no. Okay, so sometimes, yes, you can be friends with somebody before dating and get to know them before you decide, okay, maybe this is more than friendship. But I think it's better that you just tell them how you feel, that you are feeling this connection and that you're interested in getting to know them better by going on a date. Again, that's the purpose of dating, is getting to know each other better. You can't just string along this person, especially if they're not even going to be interested in you. It's just better to get it out of the way and just tell them how you feel And if you get rejected, that's that. You move on.
So just start a conversation with
And then if they accept you, then great. Then don't say I love you on the first date. That's all I'm going to say.
her in class or at lunch and talk about your interests. Since you've been working together in class the past few months, you can help her on anything that gets her stuck. Helping shows that you care. It took me 3 weeks to get to know Ivy enough to be comfortable asking her out. Since you've been working with her in class the past few months, I think you can get to this point in 1 to 2 weeks.
How the heck would you know that? Like, again, you don't know. I don't know. This is just repeating itself over and over, like how Caillou doesn't know this person. And this is exactly what happened in my real life too. Like, bear in mind, this is not like a fake story that I made up. Like, this is entirely based off of what my life was like from November of 2023 till like February of like 2024, which is when I made this video.
Since you guys have probably grown comfortable with each other, just show your confidence to her once you get to that point. Girls always love when a guy has confidence.
Wow, thanks for the
Yes,
advice. I will
true.
be sure to do all of that. I do have a question though. When did you exchange numbers with your girl?
We exchanged numbers on the 5th day. It was also half for getting to know her better and half helping her on our history project together. I'd say ask for her number when you're working so it opens up a help option. And
Well, a broken clock is right twice a day. Classic Caillou does have some good knowledge on how to get a partner, but not all of it though. Sorry.
not just a dating one. You could also give her a compliment like you're so kind, or you are so down to earth and caring. Avoid giving her physical compliments because those are cheesy and cliche. Oh, and for the love of God, never ever.
Okay, so physical compliments. It really depends on like what you're complimenting on this person. So like physical compliments, like how, like what they're wearing, like their outfit, or like how they did their hair or their makeup, or like shoe choice, or anything like that. I think those are perfectly fine because like this is something that like showcases their personality and kind of what they're all about. The physical compliments that I'm kind of referring to that are cheesy and cliche is when you're like complimenting their bodies. I don't think you do. You definitely don't do that when you barely know them and you haven't even gone on a date with them. So, yeah,
Use a pickup line in front of her. Those
that too. Don't use a pickup line. I mean, it's like it's not like it couldn't work on like I'm sure there's some people, girls, boys, whoever that like a good pickup line, but it's just too much of a risk to pull off. You're just better off just telling them how you feel and just complimenting them with like again their style and whatnot and their personality, I guess. And again, I feel like you do this like after you've gotten to know them too. Like, I think it's just better. I don't know.
are so cringe. Other than those last two, she will appreciate you doing all those things. Please don't wait. Go get to knowing her.
Okay, I'm passively looking at the live stream chat. I'm not really like responding to messages because that's kind of hard to do on like when I'm reacting to a video, but I did want to read a few messages. Sarge's Extras. What's good, Cool Gorilla? I'm doing well. How about yourself? Are you excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day? Tyrese Daniels asks. I don't watch a ton of movies in the theaters, and I did not know that there was a new I guess I forgot that there was a new Spider-Man coming out, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Not really big into Marvel movies particularly. Not even really Spider-Man that much, but I guess I'm excited for you that it's coming out because I assume you like it. You like Spider-Man. Hayden62MAF C62 says, LOL, I have no confidence, so no girls will like me. That's not exactly true. I do think that there are certain like people out there that don't need like this kind of confidence, I guess. But also it is probably best to just develop it. because confidence is really it shows that you don't care about like what anybody else thinks of you. If that makes sense. Oh, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name. Ristigion, I'm sorry if I'm butchering. Stojanovsky says, "Hey, cool gorilla, I like all of your videos except for the one Caillou versus Clementine, which was the grounded video I made based off of a real Caillou episode. I don't like that one. It's a terrible video because I prefer the them liking each other, I guess is what you're trying to say. That's okay. You don't have to like all of my videos like in order to like, enjoy my channel. Like there are some people on my channel that don't like the laziness videos, then there's others that don't like the grounded videos. I'm glad that I'm able to appeal to a ton of people like that. I think that's all that matters, and also that you're giving these videos a chance. All right, let's get back to the video.
Now and be prepared to ask her out in 1 or 2 weeks. I'm rooting for you, Caillou.
Thanks, bro. You are a great helper.
It's not a problem. One more thing, if you want more help, you can check out a YouTube channel called Courtney Ryan. She's amazing at helping people like you.
I will be sure to check her out later after school. Thanks once again for your...
Yes, it is true. I watched a channel called Courtney Ryan at this time for relationship advice. And was it the best advice? No, I don't think it was. It was definitely better advice than like what a lot of like alpha males, for example, would say. And, obviously she seems to have a lot of knowledge, or did have a lot of knowledge on these on relationships, because she actually retired, which, I mean, good for her. Like getting out all those videos and being able to really make it there. But yeah, there's better channels out there for relationship advice, if you ask me.
Help?
No problem.
Hey kids, you have 10 minutes to get ready. Get onto it.
On it, Mom.
Nice.
So, what are you planning on doing today?
Well, I officially have a crush on someone and I'm planning to get to know them better.
Oh wow, that's incredible. Who?
It's a girl named Brielle. She's just so nice and down to earth, unlike anyone else I've met.
Oh wow.
Again, you don't know her. She's like no one I've ever met. I mean, yes, it is true. She is 1 in 8 billion people. But again, there's a lot of other people out there that probably like you more. But like I said, we'll get to more into that.
Wow, Brielle, we share the same math class. And you're right, she's amazing. I'm glad you found someone you love.
That's what my brother told me, haha. And yeah, we share the same English class, and we've developed great work ethic working together for these past 3 months.
Well, I'm happy for you. Congrats, Spotty.
Thanks so much.
I wish you best of luck getting her, Caillou.
Thanks, Leo. See you later.
No one likes Caillou, LOL. I agree. 100%. Who likes Caillou?
Well, hello, class. I just realized I forgot to print copies for the tests, so I'm going to go do that now. I'll be back in a few minutes. Feel free to talk while I'm gone.
How convenient. Wow. What a convenient plot point.
Well, hello once again. How's your day been?
It's been fine. Not much happening other than having coffee from Starbucks like I always do every morning.
Pretty much every teenage girl in a nutshell. And teenage boys, I guess, too. But there's a lot more teenage girls that get Starbucks, for sure. Like the ratio between, it's wild. It's wild.
HMM. Coffee. Not exactly my cup of tea. Literally.
Good joke, Caillou.
Wow, good one, Caillou. I'm a sucker for those jokes.
Oh, look at that. I added him blushing in this scene. What the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, this shouldn't be a big deal, but like, it just emphasizes, like, again, how much he is like so overwhelmed about again this person that he doesn't even know like well enough. Oh my god.
Thanks. Well, anyways, I'm not too much of a coffee guy. I've always preferred tea. I just find it to be less bitter and the far superior drink.
Fair enough. I've tried tea a
Now
couple
that
times.
is true, in my opinion. I think tea is better than coffee. Wow, I injected some of my personality into Caillou in this video in particular. And yes, I prefer tea over coffee always.
But I could never get into it. Maybe because it doesn't affect my energy as much as coffee.
That's also fair. On the topic of drinks, well, I guess food now. What's your favorite restaurant?
Hard to choose. There's a lot of great options out there. Probably Chick-fil-A. They have the best chicken sandwiches and milkshakes by far. What about you?
I fancy an In-N-Out burger. It's really hard not to enjoy it.
Also
And
based
their animal
choice.
style fries are the best, although Chick-fil-A is a close second.
Oh yeah. I've had an In-N-Out a few times, and they never disappoint.
Yep.
Okay, class, I'm back. Now we will take the test.
After everyone finished the test.
Congratulations to everyone for finishing their tests. We have 5 minutes until the bell, so feel free to talk with your classmates.
I gotta say, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. Thanks for engaging in conversations with me.
Thanks. It's also been a pleasure for me talking to you.
So, this is kinda random, but do you get compliments?
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, I have some for you. You are just an amazing person. Someone who is down to earth, kind, and caring. On top of that, you are so helpful, especially when I get stuck on a question. You've been such a
All
great
right.
work partner these past few months.
Helpful is a valid compliment if you've been in literally helping each other like in the class the last few months. So I'll give that to you, Caillou. And oh my god. Well, I guess it makes sense that she's blushing because getting complimented is huge. Like that is massive, especially from like somebody that you don't really know that well. Like it does feel really good that somebody would compliment you. So you know what? I'm okay with her blushing.
Could we exchange phone numbers?
Sure, we can do.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh my god, thank you.
no problem. My pleasure.
Thanks once again.
It's no problem.
See you later, Brielle.
What voice is Caillou's crush? It's a voice called Ella, I believe. And again, it's one of my least favorite voices, if you ask me, because it's so robotic. So yeah, I guess if you want to use that voice, it's named Ella, apparently, I think.
So how did it go with that girl?
It was great. I got a healthy conversation going with her, and after that, I got her phone number.
Excellent work, Caillou. Great job on getting to know her better. And also good job on getting her phone number. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, bro. Based on her mannerisms, willing to ask questions.
Again, so like I said earlier, getting like somebody's phone number again is just not a huge accomplishment. It really isn't, because again, a lot of people do that even regardless of how they feel about you because they're just being nice. Like it's not that complicated. It's not them liking you and like being interested in you. It's them being kind. Plain and simple. I've had that happen to me twice, in fact, before I've learned, these people don't like me. And they were only giving me their phone number to be nice. So yeah, pretty much it explains itself.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks, bro. Based on her mannerisms, willing to ask questions, and her posture with me, this is a promising relationship in the make.
No, it is not, Caillou. Like anybody could be like nice to you, have like postures that hint at like a potential relationship, or like mannerisms or being willing to ask questions. None of that matters because they may still not be interested in you. Like, the only way to find out if they're actually interested in you is by asking them out. Just doing it. Good Lord.
Amazing to hear, Caillou. I'm sure you two will be a cute couple when the time comes. In the meantime, keep doing what you're doing.
That will not
Continue
happen.
starting
Spoiler
conversations
alert.
with her.
Will do, thanks.
Also, when you get to the point of being really comfortable with her and vice versa, feel free to flirt with her. Make your conversations fun and hilarious.
Okay, awesome. I'll start doing that when I get to that point.
Sounds good.
Well, I'm going to send her a text message and start talking to her through text. See you later, Classic Caillou.
See you later, Caillou.
Time to text Brielle. Can't wait to see
Oh, hold on. I gotta go back and see that number because it's
L.
a funny one. Here we got area code 666 420 6969. So as like 3 a.m. YouTubers or like top 10 channels or like any other horror channels say, do not call this number because it's cursed or something. But yeah, if you try to dial a 666 number, it doesn't work because it's not an area code. I mean, maybe if you can somehow access hell, maybe, but no, it's not an area code, at least on the world. Hey, smiley face. So somebody in the comments on this video, which I will probably show at the end of this, did say, like, why didn't Caillou say that it was him so that she knew it was him? And yeah, that's a good point. I honestly should have just said, hey, this is Caillou, the person that you exchanged numbers with. And there's that. And that way she'll know who he is. So yeah, thanks, random commenter, which I'll get to later.
Wait to see her response.
1 hour later.
HMM, I never heard any sound coming from my phone. Let's see if she responded.
Or vibrations, or if you're on Do Not Disturb, you don't hear anything.
Dang it. No response. Oh well, probably busy with something. Yeah, that's it. It did.
This is an old vid. MDS Plays asks. To my standards, yes. Like, this came out in 2024, so like it's only a couple of years old. But honestly, like, looking back with all of the knowledge I have now about how like dating works and whatnot, it feels like 10 years old. Like, at this point, like, it's wild.
Didn't say she read the message, so she's definitely busy. I'm going to try sending her another message. Just please respond.
2 hours later.
Uh-oh. Left on red. That's not good.
Oh, no Lord. Read by Brielle but no response. No, this can't be happening. She doesn't.
You just has a mental crash out over being left on red. That's not that big of a deal. Unless you conjured up like what the idea of this person would be in your head as a future date, then yes, you are going to crash out when you get left on red because you're thinking, this is the only chance I have at somebody that actually loves me, which again is not true. Yeah, ghosted. Indeed.
Like me, I think this is the end. Oh, snap out of it.
Caillou is crying. Nothing new here, Hayden says. Yep. Well said. Well said.
This isn't the end. Her in-person mannerisms prove it.
Wait a minute. What was I doing with this hand? I think what I was trying to do was like this to simulate him talking to himself with like multiple personality. I don't know what that was.
Probably just in a hurry. Just calm down. Ugh, I think that's enough phone for today. All I've been doing these past 3 hours is waiting for Brielle to reply and doom scrolling Reddit, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. If I keep this scrolling up, my brain will rot faster than a carcass in the grass. I'm pretty sure it is already rotted if you've been spending your last 3 hours on just doom scrolling all of that stuff. The infinity gauntlet of Shorts. We got YouTube Shorts, got TikToks, we got Instagram Reels, and I guess HBO Max is doing something like that with TV shows.
I could be wrong, but I think I saw something around the lines of that. Wild.
I'm just going to bed to get my mind off this. Good night, weird world.
Uh-oh. That's 5 minutes of English class the next day.
So, with that all said, it's very important we know the differences between these types of texts. This will be on your quiz next week, so be sure to remember that. Does anyone have any questions, comments, or concerns?
Hello, Enka Lover 333. What is up? Scrub number 339 or whatever.
Okay, cool. Well, tell you what, class, we have 5 minutes left, so the time is yours for the rest of this period. Feel free to talk as always.
All right.
So, were you able to see the texts I sent you last night?
I did. I honestly loved your text enthusiasm, so I decided to show my boyfriend those texts. Thought
Hold on. Let me go back to when Caillou was texting her and see if that's considered enthusiastic, because I am pretty sure those texts were basic as fuck. Hold on. I'm sorry. There we go. Hey, what are you doing right now? That is not enthusiastic, like, at all. Like, I guess the smiley face is kind of, but, like, no. This would not be enthusiastic enough to show your boyfriend what I'm pretty sure. Oh, boy. So, again, this scene in the video was, in fact, based off of an actual interaction that I had with the actual person I was into. It was true that I, the night prior, tried texting her like twice, and then I didn't get left on red because I didn't actually have a feature in my message app to see that it was red. But I do remember like going up to her at the end of class and asking her if she saw my messages, and then she said around the lines of like all I can remember was boyfriend. Like, that's literally all I can remember, because then I knew like I was fucked at that point. That yeah, this person that I don't even know about turned out to have somebody that she already loves enough, way more than me. So yeah, this is what this is based off of, and it's not good. But yeah, how could you like show your boyfriend those texts, like loving his enthusiasm? I feel like you would show your boyfriend those texts to kind of make fun of the people, if anything, like who are trying to text you. I don't know. Moving on.
I honestly loved your text enthusiasm, so I decided to show my boyfriend those texts. Thought he might like the attempt, and he did.
Uh-oh.
Wait a second. My listening is deceiving me. Let me clear my ears. What did you say?
Well, I said that I showed my boyfriend your text messages.
You have a boyfriend.
Yeah, I do. I'm surprised I haven't told you yet.
Oh no, rejected. That is the worst thing ever. I love that I used the GTA text and just put rejected. I think that's still hilarious to this day. Wait a minute, this guy looks like he's laughing at Caillou in this scene. That is so mean. I know we all hate Caillou, but I don't know, it just looks like it. Darth Vader, no!
Caillou, my goodness, don't turn it into this. You're a great person.
No.
I don't think you would say that if you just literally rejected that person. I think you would just say, hey, look, this is not going to work because I already have somebody I like. And just move on from there.
No, you already have someone that is better than me.
No, man, we can still be good friends.
I don't think you want to friend zone him. Again, when you're rejecting him, I feel like it's just better to just move on from him. Like, especially if your feelings just don't cross, like at like one is wanting to be more than friends and the other is just be friends. I feel like you just got to cut the cord at that point.
We just can't date.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Understandable.
Caillou is crying. Let me play the world's smallest violin for him. Please help.
Day.
Aw shit. I feel bad for him. He was such a sweet guy.
Hayden, we haven't seen her since that video was out. So actually, I added Brielle in another video of mine, which was Classic Caillou hijacks like the news, like Mixout TV hijacking. And I actually did feature her as like a cameo on a show. And I was literally making fun of myself, like in that show, saying like she was like saying like, why can't I just move on from this person? Which was true. I couldn't. I thought that she was going to be the one. And like, again, like my personality from that time really reflects in how this video was made.
My goodness gracious, Caillou. What happened? Why are you crying?
You see, that Brielle girl, she rejected me.
Oh no, for what reason? I thought you guys built up a foundation.
She already has a boyfriend, also known as the sentence no one wants to hear in a potential partner.
Oh crap, bro. I am so sorry that happened. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, I don't need anything at this moment.
Well, okay. Just know that I have your back.
Maybe you need some help. That's probably something. Stop like picturing these girls that you don't even know like as being more than friends when you don't know them. I think that's probably something that you need help with. But I don't know. What do I know?
Okay?
I got that, Leo. I'll see you later.
Man, poor kid. He deserved better.
Did he though? Well, yes, he does deserve better, which is somebody that actually likes him and not, you know, the somebody who doesn't like him. Yeah.
Hey kids, how was school?
Oh, it was fine. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
Caillou, what happened? You look really sad.
Oh yeah, Caillou. Please tell us what's
Well, I love this conspiracy theory that Maya just came up with. Brielle might have just been bald phobic, hence why Caillou got rejected. Maybe she lied about having a boyfriend. You never know. I never showed Brielle having a boyfriend, so maybe that's true. Maybe Brielle's just bald phobic. Who knows? Yeah,
going on?
it's wild.
Promise you won't make fun of me.
Caillou, we are your parents. Of course we won't make fun of you.
Well, about a week ago, I developed a crush on this girl in my English class. She was a really sweet, calm, helpful, and down-to-earth person. She's unlike anyone else I've met. We've known each other for 3 months and we were a great work duo in class. After I developed that crush, I decided to start talking to her at a more personal level. I even managed to get her phone number and I thought that things were going on the up and up. Well, unfortunately.
And the truth is that things were never going on the up and up. It was always flatlined that she never liked you and was only trying to be nice. So, yeah, don't get your hopes up, especially, again, if you don't know that person and you haven't even told them how you feel, like as soon as you got the crush on them.
That came crashing down today. I asked her if she saw my text messages I sent her last night, and she ended up telling me she had a boyfriend, basically putting a dagger to the heart and rejecting me on
Oh my
the spot.
gosh, Rosie, what is wrong with you? You are scheming because this guy got rejected. Like, I know this is like kind of a pathetic attempt that Caillou did, but man, don't laugh at him like that. It's a little mean.
So, to sum it up, I got rejected by a girl that I loved.
My goodness, Caillou. We're so sorry that happened.
Ha 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 ha. Caillou can't pull any bitches, even when trying. LOL.
Rosie, you don't ever talk down to your brother like that.
What you just did was very mean, especially since Caillou is emotionally vulnerable right now. Also watch your mouth. And don't ever say hello again, because nobody says that.
I'm going
Damn. Come on. Everybody says LOL occasionally in real life. Because, you know, why not? And LOL still gets used on the internet all the time. So, you know, people use it in real life too.
to ask you to leave because this is not your conversation.
You heard her, Rosie. Leave this space or you'll be grounded.
Okay. Sorry, Caillou.
So yeah, another thing to point out is, yes, that scene was pretty, like, identical to one that I had with my parents after I told them that I got rejected. And yes, I made Rosie say that because that's what my sister pretty much said to me at the time too. So yeah, again, just like I made this way too realistic, way too one for one with my life. And this video is a focal point on why I don't make serious videos, like because I'm just not good at it.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. She doesn't know better.
Anyways, rejection is not easy. I remember it took me 5 attempts to find Doris, your mom, before that.
Man, 5 attempts? That's actually not bad. 5 attempts, I mean, 5th time is the charm, I guess, is what they say.
I got rejected left and right.
I remember seeing so many guys get rejected on the spot in my high school days, and it was always heartbreaking to see, especially since some were so kind and friendly.
What?
Might not be true. If anything, like it's good that there is a ton of rejection, especially on like people that kind of suck. Like, you know, and it's honestly just better to be alone than to be with somebody that sucks. Plain and simple.
Hey, look, rejection is completely normal. Please don't.
Yes, it is. And we're going to get into how this video just absolutely butchered that idea, because the central moral of this video was that it's okay to be rejected by somebody. Like, it doesn't matter like in what circumstance, it goes beyond relationships. It can be like a friendship, a job, something like that. Like, this was the central point of this video, and it's such a good idea to make a moral about rejection because I think more people need to hear about it. But the way I injected it into this video, the way I executed this video, it was so poorly done that a lot of my comments just kind of like accepted defeat and were like, yeah, I'm never asking girls out because I know this is going to happen to me every single time. And this is what this video kind of portrayed, especially when Caillou just felt defeated after getting rejected and he didn't feel like he was going to get anybody else. Like, what might have been better if I were to go back in time and tell myself to do this video differently, or if I were to remake this video, I would still have Caillou be rejected, no question. But then I would probably make a video. Then I would probably make a follow-up video, or in the same video, have him actually have a happy ending and get a girlfriend, because it'll show that like rejection is normal. And that like it will lead to you eventually getting the person that you actually like. So if I added that plot point in here, like let's say like I did like a time travel, like a few years later after this, Caillou then gets rejected again, let's say, and then after this, then he actually finds a partner. I feel like this would have gone way better, but it didn't happen.
Think that because you got rejected, that you aren't worth anything to anyone. Being rejected is okay.
Yeah, it's just a part of life. It hurts. But like what your dad said, it's completely normal.
Honestly, when you just get rejected, like, again, so like the core thing is that rejection is a normal part of life. But especially when you're used to rejection, it honestly just doesn't hurt as much. Like, especially from somebody that you don't know, like it shouldn't like really hurt this much to get rejected by somebody that you don't really know, because at least it shows that they're not wasting your time, like trying to string you along their journey of getting to know them only to not like have similar interests and whatnot. So yeah.
But hey, you tried. The fact that you were able to win her over enough to get her phone number is incredible. Be proud of that.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, approaching a girl, talking to her, and having that level of courage is not easy.
The fact you chose to go out of your comfort zone is awesome. Not even I could do that at your age. I was held back by my shyness as a kid until I reached college.
Caillou, before I met Ivy, I tried to ask out a girl I knew since elementary school, Dora. I got rejected by her due to her liking me only as a friend.
We will get to that in the next video that we're reacting to, believe it or not.
And I was so heartbroken, and I thought that was the end. If it weren't for my friend Joey, I don't know if I'd be able to talk to, let alone date Ivy. So, don't take this rejection personally. After all, it's because she's taken, and who knows, high school
It probably is that she is one taken and also probably just doesn't like Caillou. Again, the bald phobic thing is an interesting theory. But also, like, it's not even just that they're taken. It's probably that they just don't like you in general. And not as like that the fact that they hate you. It's just that they're not interested in you. I feel like it's just as simple as that. It's not just because, oh, they're taken and then we'll get them next time, which he's going to say this is something I remember from this video. He's going to say something extremely toxic and stupid and like puts you in a trap.
relationships rarely work out long term.
Oh yeah, speaking of the devil. Yeah, let me replay that clip real quick.
After all, it's because she's taken, and who knows, high school relationships rarely work out long term, so you still have a chance.
Thank you guys.
Okay, let me repeat that to you. High school relationships rarely work out, so you still have a chance. No, I'm just going to say it. That is not a reason to hold hope that this is not a reason to. Okay, how do I want to explain this? So, yes, it's true that not all high school relationships work out, especially in that time of your life when you just kind of don't know what to do with yourself. Hormones are bouncing around. But high school relationships don't work out like how college relationships may not work out. Adult relationships might not work out. Or anything before that, like middle school relationships don't work out. The problem with this statement that Classic Caillou is saying is that it's implying that Caillou still has a chance with this person that rejected him. And what that does is it makes him hold out hope that he will probably be with this person someday. And because of that, he doesn't attempt to find somebody that might like him better. Again, like I've been saying like throughout this video, there are 8 billion people to choose from out there for who you want to be partners with. And this person that like you rejected you should just eliminate them and just move on from them instead of holding out hope that they'll date you, because there's the absolute chance that won't ever happen. And you just wasted your time hoping and praying and stuff that the relationship will not work out, because it's not like a guaranteed thing that like high school relationships don't work out. There are some that like lead people to getting married, like high school sweethearts getting married. It's not an uncommon thing. So this is a really toxic piece of advice, and something that my parents actually gave to me. Like, I'm not even joking. They're good parents, but this was a day where they did not give out great advice. So as a result, me in real life, so I got rejected in like December or whatever. And then I held out hope for like a couple of months that the person I was interested in and still was interested in would just somehow just break up with her boyfriend somehow. And then that led to me like texting her again in February and then getting a reality check from her boyfriend. So I definitely have learned the hard way that do not hold out hope for somebody to like you eventually. Just move on. If they rejected you, just move on, please. It's way better for your mental health, especially.
So much for helping me through this. This was not easy to get over throughout the day.
It's no problem, Caillou. By the way, what's her name?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. Her name is Brielle, and she's as nice as her name sounds.
Aw, that's a beautiful name.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, I'm going up to my room for a while. See you all later.
I'm so proud of you, Caillou.
All right, not even going to bother with the end credits because, I mean, there's just not really much to them. But first of all, I want to thank Anka Lover 333 for gifting 5 memberships. That is a lot. To Yanni Surrivers 4607. I am sorry again if I'm butchering any of these names. Funny Gab 7433. Mesa Sally. It's Sile. Sorry. Ami Main YouTube, and Cam VR Y5T. Congrats on all being members, and thank you, Ankalover333, for donating memberships. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it a lot. Anyways, so let's just read a few comments. So this was my pinned comment on here, which was just kind of explaining just how, like, the fact that it is true that rejection is normal, and you will find somebody some way or another. But then I also kind of just apologized for the fact that I just made this video in the first place. It was at a time in my life that, yeah, I was just not myself, and I just wasn't feeling it, and it really spilled out into the video I made at the time. So, yeah, top comment is, "This is why I don't even try. I'd rather have friends," which really is kind of sad. And again, I think also something to note is that, yeah, you don't need a boyfriend or girlfriend or spouse to be happy. If anything, you need to be happy before you even attempt to get into a relationship. And yeah, having friends, it is much better than having nobody in your life. So yeah, that is valid. Yep, and then this is why I'm never asking a girl out. So yeah, when Caillou was rejected, it feels like that's just what's going to happen every time. Again, if I added like a timeline of him getting rejected, but then eventually finding somebody, I think people would have gotten a much more positive message out of this video than what was delivered here. All right, here's the comment here. Shout out to Cal McDaniel 8167, who said, "I think Caillou forgot to text her 'This is Caillou' so that she could recognize him." Absolute shout out. I'm glad you pointed that out, because yeah, I probably should have put that in the messages, and maybe it would have been a little bit better for Caillou. All right, yeah, there's no more comments. Yeah, that was a wild ride. And the best part is we're not even done yet. Because we have another video to get to, actually. I need this. I talked way too much. All right, so the next one is, and I guess the final one of this stream, I guess. But like, it's going to last like 30 minutes of me just rambling. Actually, probably like more like 45 to 50. Yeah, I have a lot to say. So, yeah, this is Classic Caillou Gets a Girlfriend, Gets Ungrounded. This is probably my only Gets Ungrounded video on my channel since like 2020, when I was making Caillou Gets Ungrounded. Because ungrounded videos are just kind of boring. Like, because it's just people doing good deeds and then getting ungrounded, which I'm sorry, it's just kind of boring in my opinion. So yeah, even I in the comments was like, nope, this is not a prank. This is me actually making Classic Caillou the good guy, which had never been done on my channel before, or even like before that. I wonder if this is the first time Classic Caillou was actually the hero, or I guess protagonist, as opposed to the antagonist. So yeah, hate ungrounded videos. Note that none of what Classic Caillou doing is preferred, which is true. There's like, again, this is like, this is pretty just like general immature stuff, like what was happening with Caillou's attempt and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I forgot about the descriptions on like what links I put in my descriptions. Buy my merch. You can't even buy merch anymore. So yeah, when you go to this link, there's nothing on here. So yeah, I'm very sorry. Apparently you can use free CGG at checkout for free shipping on, I guess, Air or something. There's nothing on here anymore. And then I have Instagram, but not this account anymore. And then BitView actually is under maintenance, so you can't go there either. And then I don't even have Reddit anymore, so RIP. Reddit is stupid. Someone else reacted to this video already. Oh yeah, thank you, Ankalover333 for the €2 donation, saying GoAnimate is so fucking generic. That is true. I try to make my videos pop out because there are just so many videos on GoAnimate. They're just kind of all the same. So yeah, it's definitely doesn't have the most stellar reputation for original content. And yeah, coming from somebody who still makes grounded videos in 2026. So yeah. All right. Well, without further ado, let's actually get into this video. Which also hasn't aged well. Even though this had a good message and had a happy ending, there's still parts of this video that just have not aged well, which we will get into.
Oh man, it's been a long day.
We got real life cool gorilla voice in here. I don't know if I still sound like that. Like, I guess my voice has gotten slightly deeper, but I don't know. It kind of sounds the same as my voice right now. So I don't know.
Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Before we begin, let's...
Also, what's funny is that I literally forgot to, like, this was at the time when, like, I only had this avatar for a year. I didn't even bother to have the earpiece or the gem right here. So it was an incomplete version of my avatar. So when I had that, like, Q&A, like, or I guess not Q&A, but like quiz on my channel saying how many avatars I had, technically it's 23 because I was missing the earpiece on here.
Give out some narration context. This is so you help understand the episode better. After all, I could use a little bit of kindness in helping the viewer.
Aww.
Anyways, let's begin. Today on Days of
Oh
Our
boy.
King.
Days of Our... Okay, so this is a parody based off of Days of Our Lives, which is a soap opera show that's been going on for like a billion years at this point. There's like 65,000 seasons of this show. They've made a lot of episodes. But what's funny is that this is not based off of Days of Our Lives itself. It's actually... So at the time, I was watching a soap opera parody of Days of Our Lives called Days of Our Steelers, which was a soap opera series made by Urinating Tree, who makes sports videos, and he did it on the 2018 Pittsburgh Steelers because that team had a lot of drama during that year, which, by the way, Pittsburgh Steelers are an NFL National Football League team, and they actually happen to be my favorite NFL team because of this series, which is a weird story, but that's a story for another time. But yeah, this will not be the last time you're hearing the Days of Our Lives theme in this video, believe it or not.
It's been 4 years into the future.
Also, something to point out. So, like, I didn't even try to make the intro, like, exactly based on Days of Our Lives. I actually was initially just going to have this to be, like, a regular narration section, and I recorded the voice lines. It wasn't until after I did that I'm like, why don't I just put the Days of Our Lives theme over this? And that's what I did. And I just added Days of Our Kalos. Yes, it's called that because I thought it was better sounding. I don't know. Yeah.
Caillou and Classic Caillou have officially started their freshman year of high school.
You can all relate.
4 years worth of middle school. According to Caillou and Classic Caillou, their middle school...
Why were they pointing at, like, each other? I don't understand. Why are they riding on top of cars? I guess is this supposed to be like, this is supposed to be a metaphor for their ride during middle school? Either way, that is cheeseball.
journey was a roller coaster ride in all the wrong ways.
Oh, roller coaster ride. Yeah, I used cars. Yeah, this video actually aged worse than I thought. Oh my god.
At times they were miserable, and at times they were assholes. Middle school did not treat them kindly, and this led to low expectations.
Atlanta City High School. Cool.
For high school. Caillou has been grounded for an eternity, but Boris dropped...
Grounded for an eternity. Oh my god. Well, it's more like a few weeks because at the time I actually made a video of him like putting a penny in an outlet. So this was a continuation from that previous grounded episode. Yeah, this was a weird time in my channel's like history, honestly. Like weird stuff were going on at this time in 2023.
Punishment after buying them a new house. Caillou burned down their old
Yep,
house
there you go.
for your information.
Don't put
and
pennies
Doris
in the outlets,
absolutely
children,
lost
or
it.
else you're gonna
As
set your
for
house
Rosie,
on fire.
Well, she started middle school, and we do not talk about Lily. Yuck.
Yep. Fuck Lily. Screw her. There's nothing that needs to be said here. It's just she's just bad. Screw her.
Ugh. Boris and Doris are currently going through
Is there a god? I don't know.
their midlife crises, and unfortunately, they have just not been the same personality-wise. It's been a rough couple of years, but now let's roll and get the show going on Days of Our Cailloux.
I'm usually really bored, but instead, I am super pensive and sad.
Oh. Again, let me play the smallest violin for you, classic Caillou. I really wonder why you're sad. We're going to get into that on why you're sad. It's not going to be a good reason, I'll tell you that much.
And I don't know why. Was it the movie I watched? Was it my school?
The movie you watched. I don't know what sad movies you were into, but oh my god. It is, again, not going to be because you watched a sad movie. I'll tell you that much.
Day yesterday? I do not know. These years of me are rough. Maybe that's why. I'll just search on my computer for stuff to perhaps cheer me up.
Whoa. How is he doing that? Again, with the telepathic magic. He's able to type on the keyboard without using his hands. He's just using mind reading capabilities. And also probably with the mouse too, he's clicking on stuff. Dude. Gosh, GoAnimate is so cool. I wish I could telepathically just like lift up like imagine if I could make my bed, for example, just by using my mind. That'd be so cool. Or GoAnimate logic, I guess, in this case.
Man gets a girlfriend in a bizarre way. Find out how he went about doing so. No. Now I know why I'm sad. I don't have a girlfriend.
All right. Well, here's the part that aged probably the most poorly, which is, oh no, this guy is sad because he doesn't have a girlfriend. Here's what I'm going to tell you. You need to be content with your life. Like how you are living your life and like how you are as a person before you actually get a girlfriend. Because if you're sad that just because you don't have a girlfriend, that relationship's not going to go well. Because it feels like you have like that missing piece, which is a girlfriend, but like that's going to try to fill in like that piece. But in the end, you need to have a good life to be able to share it with somebody else's. If you have that incomplete like life, like you're just going to drag the person down with you into your like mental problems and stuff like that. So yeah, you need to get some help. You need to just become happier and stuff like that. Enjoy life before you end up sharing it with somebody else, because again, you can't drag them down with you. Like that's two people that now have their lives ruined as opposed to one, and one that you can improve on without having to drag somebody else down with you.
Considering what I've been going through, I really could use one.
You can use one. It is true that it's all right to want a partner or whatever, but you don't need one. Like, again, you need to have a happy life. You need to be able to enjoy life and like all that stuff before you get a girlfriend. There's just times in your life where you need to be solo and in solitude. That's just the truth, man. Especially after you break up, like let's say a relationship doesn't work out. You need to have like a solitude time for yourself before you try again, because that shit's deep, man. It's really traumatizing.
Well, for now, I guess I'll go cry myself to sleep.
That's so sad, crying yourself to sleep, and thousands of tears later. That's a good time card. And I remember somebody pointing out, I'm going to go cry myself to sleep line with LOL mood, which, yeah, you hit it on the head there. And we will show that comment later.
Of tears later.
Wow, I sure cried a lot last night. My face still feels wet from the tears. Well, another day, another migraine. I may as well
Thanks, Squidward.
get a head start as it's 6 o'clock in the morning. I guess I could watch a little bit of television while I'm at it.
Hello, and welcome to Love Adventure.
Oh, there's the Days of Our Lives theme song again. This is basically like a drinking challenge. Like every time the Days of Our Lives theme song plays, you just take a shot. You'll probably be drunk by the end of this video.
Nice. Today's episode focuses on what to get for your girlfriend for her birthday.
TV, don't remind me of my real life problems, please. Thank you.
Hey Classic Caillou, what are you up to?
Oh, you know. Getting ready for another lackluster school day. The only difference is that I'm thinking about getting a girlfriend.
Oh my god, you out of all people thinks they need a girlfriend. That's a funny joke. You're getting
Oh my, homeboy over here is making fun of his brother for not having a girlfriend, and yet he's had his own story of attempting and just failing, and he's still single. So dude, you're throwing like stones in glass houses. You should not be making fun of your brother for not having a girlfriend. Like in general, that's just not a nice thing to do. But especially when you don't have a girlfriend or boyfriend or any spouse yourself. Hypocrisy at its finest, man.
no girls because of your voice being higher than a baby and having the personality of a pair of scissors.
Damn, this guy is trying to be like the alpha males who like make fun of feminine things on men. Oh, your voice sounds too high to get women. Yeah, this guy, I kind of want to punch him in the face. I'm not gonna lie.
I want to see you try and fail.
Shut up.
Take a shot every time Cool Gorilla pauses the video and chats. Yeah, now that you would probably get alcohol poisoning from like a fourth into the video.
I'm not in the mood for your funny gags at the moment.
Whatever you say, bro.
Cool time card. Ooh.
Classic Caillou, are you alright? What's going on?
Well, Joey, I've been thinking the past 14 or so hours about getting a girlfriend since I've...
Okay, I don't mean to pause it way too much, but I did want to point out that this is actually not this guy's first appearance on my channel. This guy named Joey, he was in a video I did on Lily where she tries to get an online Discord boyfriend and then he ends up catfishing her and rejecting her. So yeah, those are the only two videos that this guy has appeared in, I think. But maybe I should put him in more videos. Who knows?
Never had one. I cried so many tears last night that I could have filled a bathtub.
Oh damn dude, I'm sorry you feel that way. Do you even had an idea for a girlfriend yet?
No, not really. It's only been 14 hours since the girlfriend thing came to mind.
Maybe you should take your time and just let it play itself out. You can't go searching for a girlfriend. You kind of just have to let it come to you. But I guess something that could help is, joining clubs of similar interests or something like that, Or again, if you develop feelings for somebody, you just go and ask them out, and then if they reject you, no big deal. And if it goes somewhere, if you start dating, then cool. It's really not as hard as this may seem.
Well, I do. What about Dora? I mean, you've literally known her for years. Why not try her? I think that's an absolute no-brainer.
Yes, Dora, thank you for reminding me. I should have thought of her. I will go ask her out at lunch.
Oh yeah, there you
That's
go,
the spirit.
Dora.
I knew
Yeah,
you'd
what was
catch
mentioned
on.
in the prior
Just
video.
Be confident. Do not resist. Tell her straight up you like her without hesitation. She will be more likely to accept that way.
Will do, man. Thank you so much for helping me out.
You're welcome, bro. Well, that's the bell. See you round, Classic Caillou.
Yeah, see ya, Joey.
A lot of boring math later.
I love that time card too. Oh, I just noticed something. So for a split second there, you saw insert time card here because at the time that when I was using this wrapper version, you could not import video files. So what I did was just input a a blank time card space that says insert time card here. And I would go into my video editor and add in the time cards there. Just something interesting to point out.
Now is my chance.
I'll also shout out, this is Trevor the SpongeBob guy. I don't feature a lot of users in my videos, but he's been featured in a lot of them. He's a cool guy. Shout out to Trevor the SpongeBob guy on YouTube.
Just remember what Joey told you. I can do this. Let's go.
Oh, hey, Classic Caillou. What's happening?
Dora, I need to tell you something.
Of course. Go ahead.
All right, I want to tell you that I like you, and I want to go out on a date with you. Please don't freak out about this.
All right, that actually wasn't bad for a first
Hey,
attempt. I
Classic
ain't gonna
Caillou.
lie.
I'm just going to be blunt here. I think you're a great friend and only at that.
What do you mean?
Well, Classic Caillou, you are an amazing friend. But you're only a great friend. I don't think of you as a boyfriend and I don't trust the process to work. I'm sorry, that's just how I feel. Please don't be mad.
Oh no. He got friend zoned. I don't know what's worse. Caillou getting rejected by Brielle after thinking that he was going to be like her boyfriend, or him getting rejected because he was in the friend zone. I don't know what's worse.
You just got friend zoned.
No shit, Einstein.
Dumb.
Maybe Caillou was right. I can't get any ladies, no matter how long I've been friends with them. Maybe.
Oh no. He's defeated now. This surely will remain with him for the rest of his life, right?
I'm not for anyone. I give up. Maybe when I get home, I'll just tell Joey it didn't work. There's no hope.
Total mood.
Well, that's the bell. I need to forget this happened and just get through school. I only have 3 classes left. I can do this.
Oh yeah, another shout out. General Purple. That's the guy right here. Shout out on YouTube again.
Hello, history class. Before we begin class, I want to give you a heads up that tomorrow we will have a new student/classmate. I'm not telling you who they are.
Very convenient plot point. They just they're just happening to get a new student. I really wonder what that student will be.
Because I want them to be the ones to introduce themselves. Just wanted to let you all know that. Anyways, class, today we are going to...
Well, a new student. I have no expectations because all the other new students in the past were boys. I just hope I can get over this disaster with Joey tonight.
Later.
Well, time to call Joey. Hopefully he doesn't make fun of me.
If he made fun of you, then he's not your friend. Get rid of him. Oh yeah, Discord call sound effects. So I guess Classic Caillou is canonically a Discord user in this universe. That's kind of no offense. Discord kind of sucks.
Hey, Classic Caillou, how's it going? Did she say yes?
Sorry to disappoint, but no, I got friend zoned by her and I feel like giving up this day-old goal.
Dude, please don't do that. It only lowers your self-esteem. Just move on from Dora. Maybe she didn't think of you as a future partner. It happened to me before.
Well then what do I do? Dora was literally my best friend for so long. It feels hard to forget this asking out happened in the first place.
Well, do you have any others in mind?
Well, I'm getting a new student in my history class tomorrow, but I have no idea what gender they are or what they look like. I'm straight, so I don't want it to be a male.
Well, from what I'm hearing around the school.
You mean man? Kind of not cool to refer to people as male and female these days. Just saying.
3 new students will come to the school tomorrow, and one of them is a girl. Maybe you'll get lucky and have her in your class.
Wait, hold on, time out. Let's go back here. I'm sorry.
From what I'm hearing around the school, 3 new students will come to the school tomorrow, and one of them.
How do you know that? How do you know there's 3 new students coming to the school? Did you keep track? Are you secretly working for the admin in that school? You don't know that. Come on.
A girl. Maybe you'll get lucky and have her.
Oh, how do you know that there's 2 boys and 1 girl? Like, again, this guy has to be secretly working for the school admin to know this insider stuff.
Class.
That's good.
Or maybe he got like he somehow like I don't know. I think he just secretly works for the school. That's all I'm gonna say.
Maybe she will end up in my history class. This seems promising. And even if she isn't in my class, maybe I'll see her in the school.
That's what I wanted to hear. You gained your confidence back. Please listen to what I told you earlier. But adding on, since you know nothing about her, you should get to know her first. Don't rush in to ask her when you don't even know her name. Just ask her questions for now. Eventually, she will know you well enough that she'll be more than happy to go out. Also,
so again, kind of similar to kind of what I was talking about with Caillou's attempt. It's just better that if you're interested in dating somebody, that you just tell them how you feel and ask them out just right then and there. Because then the dates, you'll be getting to know each other at that point. So yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with being friends before dating, but I feel like it's just much better if you know that you want somebody and are interested in somebody. It's just better to ask them out just right on the spot and just get it over with. Because they'll either say no or they'll say yes, and then you'll have a chance, which is, getting to know them on the date and seeing if you go somewhere.
Since she could be in your history class, maybe help her out on projects or homework.
Yay, thank you for helping me out. You're such a...
Man, at least Joey is a better advice giver than Classic Caillou was to Caillou. I do gotta at least say that.
Great friend. I needed this pep talk. I feel ready.
Anytime, bro. I'm always there to help. Anyway, I have to go. I need to get ready for dinner. See you later, Classic Caillou.
See you, Joey.
Several song-filled hours later.
Well, today in history class is the moment I thought.
Anka Lover 333 says, or just don't, plain and simple. And yeah, you don't have an obligation to get a spouse either. Yeah, you really can live your life single and be a-okay. There's quite a bit of people that would rather do that. And again, it is better to be single most of the time, especially when you're in times where you just can't be with somebody due to, mental health issues or issues with yourself or not enjoying life. But sometimes it's just nice to have somebody else in your life that you can connect with and share your life with. So if you are going to do that, this is how you would do it. That's kind of what I'm trying to say.
Find out if I have eyes on someone. The pumping is becoming intense. I just need to keep the straight face. Now we wait.
All right, class. Today is the day you get the new student. Please give them a warm welcome as it's their first time here, of course. They will be here any moment. Oh, wow. I see them already. Secret drum roll, please.
Oh, yay. The Days of Our Lives theme is back. Hooray. Again, I don't know. Days of Our Lives theme is probably a pretty poor choice to use in dating, considering it's meant to be a soap opera and drama, and I don't think that would work out for this kind of genre. But again, what do I know?
Yes, this is our new student. New student, would you mind introducing yourself to the class?
Hello class, my name is Ivy and I'm your new student. All you really need to know about me is that I believe the grass is green and the earth is round. Thank you.
That's a really weird way to introduce yourself. But all right, cool. At least you know the earth is round. That'll make people think you're not a flat earther at least. So hey, that's good. That is not God-made. Oh, look at that. Love at first sight. He's got the hard eyes. Cool.
Well, Ivy, it seems like people loved your introduction. Good first impression. Please take that seat next to the guy in the gray shirt. Now that that's out of the way, I realized I forgot to print the assignment for today. I will be right back. In the meantime, please talk about spring break plans with your partner.
Wow. Oh, yeah. This was made during my spring break. So, yeah, that does make sense. Kind of matches with the timeline there.
Hey, what is your name? My name is Classic Caillou. Sorry, I forgot this, but what is your name? Nice name, Classic Caillou. Classic is one of my favorite words. My name is Ivy. Thank you, Ivy. I think Ivy is a cute name too. Thanks. By the way, you sound just like me. Yeah, I sure do. Is that supposed to be a good thing? Yes, it's a very unique trait to have a higher-pitched voice as a male. I never ran across any boy who talked like that past 6th grade. Thanks. I do get really annoyed when people say I sound like a baby or when they think I'm not manly enough for activity.
Yeah, if that happens to you, you either roast them back or you ignore them. Or you tell somebody that you trust on them.
Activities like being in high school. Oh, do not worry about them.
Yes, my favorite activity is to be in high school. Yeah, cool.
People who do that are just jealous haters with a higher voice.
That is true.
You can really imitate a lot more characters as opposed to a deep voice. Thanks, Ivy. Say, would you like to hang out with me at lunch tomorrow? Yes, of course, bro. I'm very pleased to.
This may as well be him asking Ivy out, kind of. I mean, because like it was like Classic Caillou already knew that he was going to like date this person, which would end up being what happens. But yeah, this may as well be when he asks her out, and it was just not really said that way. Anyways, moving on.
You treat me so much better than anyone did in my last school. They always gave me strange looks which I never understood. It's very nice to meet you too, Ivy, and I appreciate you saying that about me. Well, I can't wait for tomorrow. I can't wait either.
Hey class, I'm back. Here is your assignment. Come get it at the front.
Day 2.
Oh yay, SpongeBob.
Hopefully Ivy gets here soon. I'm coming.
Yes, a nice choice. Pizza, an apple, and a soda. Not a bad combo, but this is school food. So, yeah, the apple probably has like 15 worms in it, and the pizza's probably from like a very low-level like restaurant. They may have even made the pizza. And the Coke is probably the only good part because it was not made by the school.
Good to see you again, Ivy. It's good to see you again also. This is the fastest I've ever went about making a new friend. All it took was a convenient empty seat. Yeah, same here, to be honest.
Oh yeah, surprise cool gorilla cameo here. It's funny as I don't really feature myself in videos anymore. I just kind of let my characters do the things. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of just feels a bit self-absorbing, I guess, in a way, to feature myself in videos and like contribute to them. So yeah, I used to be a major part of my own videos. And yes, it is my own videos, but still, I'd rather just have other characters tell the story for me rather than me interject myself in there. But that's just how I work anyway. That Green W says, will there be a Caillou Laziness compilation volume 3? Yes, it'll be when I reach 45 laziness videos. So the previous 2 volumes were after I made 15 laziness videos. So volume 1 had 15 laziness videos, and volume 2 had the last 15 laziness videos, and in volume 3 we'll have the last 15 as well. So it will come out probably next year because I think I'll get to 45 laziness videos. I currently have 41 according to my playlist. So yeah, I think I'll get there like by like 2027. So definitely stay tuned for that. I definitely can guarantee that video will come out next year.
This is the first time I made a real true friend. I was super mischievous.
Oh no. Hold on. Let me go back. I think I missed. I think I missed.
Same here, to be honest. This is the first time I made a real true friend.
Dude, you're just throwing Joey under the bus. He was giving you all this advice, and then you're like, yep, this is the true first friend I've made. Joey doesn't matter. That is so mean. If I were Joey and I saw this, I don't know what I would do with my life.
I was super mischievous in my earlier years, so I was not well liked. Interesting. I honestly used to misbehave as well. I didn't feel like I was well behaved until I reached the end of 8th grade, though middle school is everyone's darker years.
Hey guys, do you mind if I sit with you too?
Of course, bro. Please sit down. Who is that? Classic Caillou.
My name is Joey. I'm Classic Caillou's friend.
Yeah, he's my other true friend.
Oh,
Joey.
now you acknowledge him as your other true friend after he shows up. Wow. Backstabbing at its finest. Fake people, man. LOL, Maya says. Yeah, absolutely. I think Joey needs to get new friends that can actually acknowledge him as a true friend.
This is Ivy, my new friend.
Nice to meet
Oh,
you,
new
Ivy.
friend? Yeah, I feel like you're inadvertently friend zoning her. Is it not friend zoning to just be like, oh yeah, this is just my new friend? Anyways.
Nice to meet you too, Joey. Great name, by the way.
Thanks. Ivy is a great name too.
Anyway, let's go talk about stuff some more.
20 minutes later.
See you later, Classic Caillou and Ivy.
Lunch tomorrow? Absolutely Classic Caillou. Let's go to history class now.
Oh, yay.
All right, class. As a reminder, the assignment is due today at the end of class. I will give you people the first 20 minutes to finish, as not everyone finished yesterday.
Hey, Ivy.
Wow, a rare moment when Miss Martin's actually reasonable with her like assignment handouts. She's not doing 10 pages of homework that's due the next day or like 15 pages that needs to be done in class. Just one sheet of paper that she's giving class time to do. What a crazy concept with Miss Martin, especially.
Need any help with the assignment? Actually, yes. I couldn't get down all of the answers. Thank you, Classic Caillou. You're welcome, Ivy. Let's go do this.
Is he in the process of proving me wrong? I've seen them talk a lot recently. Don't worry about it, Caillou. Just apologize to him for doubting him once she becomes his girlfriend.
How do you know that? How do you know that she's going to be his girlfriend? Because again, at this time, they're just kind of talking with each other, and like there's still a chance for rejection. So I don't know. I probably wouldn't assume that he's just going to just get that girlfriend right on the spot. I don't know.
Well, after another amazing day of school, I never thought I would say that. By the way, I'll call Joey about this process.
Oh, hello, Classic Caillou. How's the process with Ivy?
It's going great. I'm getting to know her a lot more. I'm feeling a lot less socially awkward and my confidence is fully restored.
Great to hear. Honestly, you are blessed to have someone like Ivy in your life. Based on my impressions of her, she is the kindest, most down-to-earth being I've ever met.
I couldn't agree more. She is nothing like anyone else I've seen before. She is truly...
Man, that sounds way too familiar. Oh yeah, Caillou was saying the same thing in Caillou's attempt. I mean, at least to his credit, he does actually know Ivy probably more than Caillou ever knew Brielle, but I don't know. You probably should reserve off of the compliments until like way later. I don't know.
A rarity of maximum optimism. She is so much better than Dora now that I think about it.
Glad to hear.
Or Dora.
As for when you could ask her out, I think you should wait it out for another 3 weeks. If you keep up your constant hanging out, you'll be dating in 3 weeks. For now.
Or you can just ask her out on the spot and then you'll be dating instantly. Problem solved.
Continue what you're doing with her. Continue asking questions. Maybe do some flirting with her. I'm rooting for you, Classic Caillou.
Thank you so much. I'll do exactly that, bro. I'm feeling super good about this process. I can't wait until the 3 weeks pass by.
You're welcome, bro. Again, I am so happy that you're able to be doing this. I've never met someone as confident as you. I wish you great luck these next 3 weeks.
Thank you very much.
It is wild considering, like, I guess a few days ago, this guy was literally crying and just like literally on the verge of defeat after getting one rejection from 1 out of 8 billion people. Or I guess 4 billion since he likes girls only. Just, again, just kind of wild. I don't think I would be saying he's very confident after that. But I guess he's kind of redeeming himself, I guess. I don't know.
I have to go now. It was great talking to you. I will see you later, Joey.
All right. See you later, Classic Caillou.
3 weeks later.
Today's the day.
Grass skirt chase, baby. Good music choice. I ain't gonna lie. Again, the telepathic toothbrush. Like, where can I get this in real life? Gosh, I really wish I lived in GoAnimate because I wouldn't even have to brush my teeth with my hands. Look, Mom, no hands. You forgot deodorant. You may want to put that on. Oh, why was there a Pittsburgh Steelers logo on the courthouse? I don't know. That's kind of odd.
Damn, that was a lot of running, but who cares? I'm here for the moment of truth. Will she say yes? We will find out at lunchtime. Meanwhile, I'll go inside and talk to Joey.
Meanwhile.
Well, are you ready for the big day at lunch?
I'm more than ready.
I kind of forgot to mention the meanwhile time card. I don't think that was the best time card to put on because that means meanwhile is like something happening at the same time. And that was him talking to Joey did not happen at the same time the Classic Caillou was running into the school.
I made a whole grass skirt chase scene moments ago to get here. I don't even care what happens before lunch. I care what happens during.
That's awesome. Just remember everything I told you. I can see you are indeed ready.
Oh, before I move on, somebody, that Green W says, would you like to do a Dora laziness series? And then Anka says, he probably won't do that. Don't assume, because honestly, that's actually not a bad idea. Doing a Dora laziness series, I mean, pretty much all of my laziness videos up to this point have only been Caillou. Why not diversify that a little bit? So, you know what? I'll think about it. Maybe Dora could get her own laziness videos. I don't even do Dora Gets Grounded, but maybe I should. Maybe I should. It'll diversify my content profile a lot more. Also, that Green W asks, have you used a different GoAnimate style other than Comedy World and Business Friendly? Yes, I've used Little Peeps as a main theme for one of my videos, which was Peppa Pig related. It was her getting grounded for jumping in muddy puddles. And then I've used stick figures, I think at least once in a Caillou Gets Grounded video that was kind of meant to be like a 2015 style video. But yeah, I just like Comedy World way too much to make it not the main theme or to not make it the main theme. So yeah.
Those so I know you'll listen.
Don't worry, bro. I never fail to listen. I'm just so excited, but I do feel a little nervous.
It's okay to be nervous, bro. That's just the nature of asking out. Just grip yourself together when you see her so you know she knows you're confident.
Thanks. As always, I cannot thank you enough of how much you helped me the past few weeks.
Of course, do. Well, I wish you the best of luck. You got this.
Thanks. I'm so ready. See ya.
At lunch, dramatic intensity supplies.
There she is, dead ahead. Just remember what Joey told you. You got this. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Hey, Classic Caillou. What's up? Hey, Ivy. Can we talk? I need to tell you something. Yes, Classic Caillou. Please tell me the something. All right. Ivy, what I'm going to say is, you're a great person. You are the nicest, most down-to-earth person I've ever met. You're always so positive. Your optimism is amazing. Ivy, I love you. You're so attractive. Both.
Again, this is kind of similar to like Caillou's attempt. I don't think you want to say to somebody that you love them like 3 weeks after knowing each other and just doing this date stuff. Again, 3 months minimum is probably the general basis of when you're probably able to say I love you. Again, saying I love you on the first date or when you're asking somebody out, huge red flag. It reeks of controlling this, if you know what I mean, like manipulation and all that stuff. Like, again, you don't truly know this person until you do get to know them, which is a lot of dates. So yeah, not exactly the best way to ask her out, classic Caillou. Sorry.
Inside and out. Classic Caillou. Are you serious? You love me? Yes, I am. Ivy, I really love you. Would you like to be my girlfriend? Oh my god, Caillou.
Oh.
Yes, I would love to be your
Also, oh my god, Caillou. Hey, you referred to him the wrong name. You referred to the inferior Caillou. Come on. Get it right.
girlfriend. Are you serious?
Also, congrats. You just got lucky that somebody didn't think your I love you statement on the like asking out was a red flag. So good job. Good job.
Serious? Ivy, are you joking? I am not joking around, classic Caillou.
By
You're
good job, I'm being sarcastic.
so kind and caring. All those things you described about me is how I feel about you too. You're so cute too. I love you, baby. No way. You're making me tear up. I never thought this would happen to me until you came around. You are the best thing to ever happen to me. I love you, cutie.
How do you know that? You've only been knowing him for like 3 weeks. How is he the best thing that's ever happened to you? I feel like you need a little bit more leeway, I guess. Many more years to really determine that.
I love you too, baby. You are also the best thing to happen to me. Would you like to share a kiss and a hug? Of course we can.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this play out. And yeah, again, These Are Our Life's theme song.
That was a nice kiss, cutie. Thank you. Anyway, what can we do for our first date? You choose, man. Well, do you like the outdoors? Absolutely. I love nature in general. How about we just go to the local park and hang out on the bench? I'd say that's a no-brainer. What do you think? Amazing idea, classic Caillou. How about we do that tomorrow at lunchtime, since it is a Friday today? Great idea. Does 12 o'clock work? Yes, I can't wait for it. Well, I will see you tomorrow, classic Caillou. I have to go home early today for a dentist appointment. I love you. Man, she's so cute. I can't wait to tell my family and Joey about this.
3 hours later.
Hey, Caillou and classic Caillou. How was school?
It was fine. Nothing to really say.
Classic Caillou, why are you so happy? I've never seen you this happy after a school day before.
Well, you remember that Ivy kid I was telling you about a couple weeks ago?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I can recall.
Well, I asked her out today and she said yes.
Wait, what? You asked her out?
I sure did, and she's officially my girlfriend. This is truly the best day ever. In fact, in history class, we managed to figure out our first 10 dates. That's how much we have in common in our personalities. Truly something I thought I would—
Wait, hold on. Time out. You figured out your first dates, but that doesn't make sense because she literally went home early to a dentist appointment. How did you figure out your first 10 dates? That makes no sense. I think like me in this video just kind of forgot, oh, she went to a dentist appointment and just assumed she'd be in his history class. So this doesn't make a lot of sense.
never accomplish.
me actually make sure I was responding and I wasn't just pulling that out of my ass.
Friend, this is truly the best day ever. In fact, in history class, we managed to
Yes, there you go. In history class, the class she did not go to, they somehow figured out their first 10 dates. Cool Gorilla from this time. If you're watching this, which you aren't, obviously, you're kind of stupid. I ain't gonna lie. Kind of need some work on your video. I ain't gonna lie.
at our first 10 dates. That's how much we have in common in our personalities. Truly something I thought I would never accomplish.
Well, Classic Caillou, I honestly can't believe I'm saying this, but we are so proud of you. You really have reached a new level these past 3 weeks.
Yeah, I agree with Boris. I almost feel like I'm dreaming. Over these past 3 weeks, you have not only changed your behavior, you've changed as a person.
Well, all I
Isn't that kind of the same thing? Changing your behavior, changing as a person? I mean, kind of. I don't know.
Thank is Joey for giving me a pep talk 3 weeks ago that regained my confidence, and Ivy, of course, for not only being the most down-to-earth person I ever met, but also being a true understanding friend that turned into a girlfriend, and I think it's well-deserved. We both relate in a lot of our personality aspects, and that's what's so special about our relationship. I have confidence this will last.
Classic Caillou, this is weird to say, to be honest, but you're ungrounded. I only have one thing to say. Dude, I'm proud of you. Please cherish every moment you have with her, and give her a lot of support and kindness. Knowing you the past 3 weeks, there's no doubt you'll follow through and perhaps keep her for a lifetime.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Please enjoy as much of this as you possibly can. In the meantime, you are no longer grounded and you can do what you please. We trust you more now.
I also have something to say.
Yes?
Well, I just wanted to say that I'm proud of you as well. I apologize for doubting you 3 weeks ago. I just didn't expect you to
Probably doubted him 3 weeks ago because you already doubted yourself. So, yeah. Yeah.
follow through, and holy crap, you really did. You really proved me wrong, and I'm so happy for you. I wish you best of luck with Abby for a lifetime.
It's alright, Caillou. I appreciate you being proud also. Now, I'm off to my computer.
See you later, Classic Caillou.
Time to call Joey. He'll be so proud. Hello, Joey.
Hello, Classic Caillou. How did it go? Did she say yes?
Hell yeah, she did. We already have our first 10 dates figured out due to
In a class that she never went to, may I remind you.
in our personalities.
Let's go. I'm so proud of you, Classic Caillou. She is truly the right one for you. Congratulations. I wish you best of luck.
Thanks, Joey. Ivy. Classic Caillou. Great to see you again. Here's to more and more days, weeks, and years together. Indeed, it's already crazy to believe that on a first date usually, but it's totally justified here. Now, can we exchange a kiss? Yes, babe. Anything for you.
I'm actually sure this time. Wait, Napoleon Dynamite. I don't really think this is a good inspiration from that film. Like, these are like two polar opposites. This is a serious like video versus Napoleon Dynamite, which is a great movie, by the way. I highly recommend you watch it. But it's a really funny comedy movie and kind of not that serious. So I don't know. I don't think this was a good inspiration, just saying. Left Time by Spring Break. These credits are actually kind of fun. Motivation by money. Oh my gosh, how are you putting money over the Cool Gorilla fan base and rising view count, you greedy bastard? God. All right, end of the video. We're finally there. So let's see a few comments. I think it is funny, the ratio, 64,125 views versus 7,659 views. I think that's kind of funny. It was ratioed so hard. There was a comment here. Oh yeah, this video is pretty predictable. The empty chair means that there was going to be a new student. Yeah. Yeah, I could have definitely done that a bit differently. Like maybe the new, like maybe there's like, I don't know. How would I do this differently? I really don't know, but probably not the empty chair convenient plot point. That's for sure. That was a French kiss. Yes, it was. It's the only kiss you're able to do in Go Animate. Thanks, limited animation. Wish I had a girlfriend like that. You'll get one someday, I guess. Probably, maybe. Steelers. Yep, there you go. Days of Our Lives. And I don't think there's that many comments to really read. Yeah, I guess this is the end of the video reacting. I appreciate y'all who stuck around for this entire time. I really appreciate y'all. But this is going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and maybe let me know like what other videos I should like react to on stream. I'm only going to be reacting to my own videos. I don't want to do anyone else's videos unless I were to get like permission, I guess. But yeah, I don't think I would want to do that. But yeah, this is going to do it. Thank you all for being on my stream. And I'm going to go. See you guys later.